As I landed in Texas, El Paso, I actually made my way to the Mexican border. It's called the Zaragoza Border. It wasn't a long drive, just 20 minutes from the airport, but the traffic at that time, I think at about 2:40 p.m. in the afternoon, actually did increase the travel time for us. We were picked up at the border by Angel, and the crossing over at the border before we actually met him took close to about 10 minutes, and most of it was spent walking down the bridge. We didn't really have to do any immigration checks since we were just going to Ciudad Juarez, which is a border city. But then we just hopped into Angel's car and then went on our way towards the hotel. Hello beautiful people. So I have already crossed the border and I'm sitting in my beautiful hotel room. I talked to you guys about this company that's helping me out for the transportation and accommodation situation in Mexico for my visa stamping. They booked this hotel for me, and it's not something which is super pricey, and because the price is not that high, the facilities here are okay. They're not that bad. I mean, for a 3-day trip or a 4-day trip where for the most of the time I have to work remotely, and then for the remaining time I have to actually go and conduct business, like go through the entire restamping process. I don't think this is a bad deal. Had it been a vacation where I wanted to just chill out and, go someplace which is nice and beautiful and be pampered, then of course I probably would not have booked this hotel for myself. But given the situation and even the facilities, this seems to be a very good choice. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what this hotel room looks like. That way is the entrance of the room. There's another bed right here. My brother's stuff is on there. And this is my bed. There's a couch there. And if you go this side, you have a TV. And then back full circle. So yeah, now like I said, it's a pretty neat deal for how much I'm paying right now. Now, I wanted to talk about my experience while crossing the border. I had actually built up a lot of anticipation in my head, and it didn't really turn out to be that way. I just walked in. I crossed the Mexico-US border, and I just wanted to be cautious, so I actually went into the immigration office and asked the officer there, do I need to go through any immigration process? And he was like, where are you going to be? I was like, Ciudad Juarez. And he said, oh, so then you don't have to. If you were going somewhere inside, then you'd have to go through the process. I was like, okay, so I'm just free to go? He's like, yeah, you're free to go. Okay. I just walked out, and Angel from this company, US-Mexico visa stamping company, he was right there to pick me and my brother up, and we just jumped into his car and came to this hotel called the Microtel Inn and Suites by Wyndham. And this hotel was specifically, I think, 15 minutes drive from where he picked us up. And while I had built a lot of anticipation in this travel, it seemed to all fizzle out. It did not seem to be as big a deal. I think the main thing starts tomorrow morning, when at 7:10 a.m. I have to actually go in for my biometrics, and then for the rest of the day I'm going to be working from home. And then the day after, I have my visa interview. So this was my update from here. Like I said, super easy, super smooth. They actually helped, make things easier in terms of giving me enough, equipping me with enough knowledge that was needed for this trip.